Seriously? Oh my God. Hi, Shatara. Why can't I open this? Hi, Aletha. Have to have Gary open that one when he comes home. See if I can open this one. Y'all hear noise in the background. I'm doing laundry. Trying to do a million things here. What in the hell have they done to my stuff here? Why would they do this? I got it. Hi, Shirley. I'm good. How are you, Aletha? Been a crazy morning. Didn't know what I was planning on doing today. But now I know. So I don't know if you guys know about this place called Free Prints. It's actually free prints. You just pay shipping. So I started. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Because I wanted to bring it to the doll show. I think it's coming out pretty awesome. All right, I'm back. So y'all know I'm old school. I'm from the time where we used to have 1 hour photos. Everything wasn't online. So I actually like photographs. Let me close this before I spill it. So there's a company called Free Prints. You have to do it off your telephone, which kind of sucks because y'all know I don't like using my cell phone for anything. But you can get your photos off of Facebook, your computer, phone, wherever. Thank you, Jackie. Hold on 1 second. I have to answer my hair router. Not my router, but my mohair supplier. 1 second. It looks like it might be Fun Kid. I don't think I have any Dark Kid right now. All right, sorry about that. So you go onto it. Again, it's freeprints.com. It's an app you get on your cell phone, but then you can pull your photos off of Facebook or if you take photos with your phone. And then they send you pictures. Hi, I'm probably going to say this wrong. Zahira Christine, and I'm not even going with the last name. So this is my business card. This is my Facebook profile picture with the frame that says Artist at Work. And then what I've done, so people can see my work at the doll show, is I had all these pictures printed. You get 85 free prints a month. And again, you just pay shipping on them. So I'm going to bring this to the doll show. And it's amazing. So then here I was able to do like my before and afters because I do a lot of repair work. So then they can see them side by side. And this here is the before. And then here's the after. Before, after. After, then this is before, and then after. So these are all the remakes that I've done. So I'm going to bring this to the doll show. That way people can see. I mean, you only can bring so much dolls. And this is like repair work. A rabbit ate this baby's lip, and this is after I fixed it. This is one of my favorites. This is a manufactured Me BB, and then this is how it came out finished. So you have this one, which is just a manufactured doll, and then this one after it was reborn. Here's a Behringer doll. I made this little baby. Another Behringer doll made this one. Oh. So all the little babies are in there. Here's another one of my favorites. This was the before, and then this was the after. Hi, Sharon. There's Sharon's babies. So I only got a few pages left in my book, and I love the cover. It says, "There is always something to be grateful for." And every one of these babies represents a new friend that I've made. Not just a client, but a new friend that I've made. So definitely a perfect title for the photo albums. All right, so today we are working on Scarlet. It's going to be a little boy. And then I decided to pull out Gemma as well. I'm doing the same skin coloring. Gemma's not for anybody. It's just going to be a baby I'm working on. So, of course, the first thing we're going to do is make sure all my bottles are filled. Let me put my rinse stuff in. So I paint with the Gamelin Gamma-Sol thinner, but I rinse with the Mona Lisa simply because Mona Lisa is a lot cheaper. So this is just the rinse, for my brushes. I don't want to use the expensive stuff on that. Okay. So these vinyls, they have that little bit of a pinky undertone to them. So the first thing we're going to do is neutralize with the mint. Well, the first thing we're going to do is look over them, make sure they don't need to be washed up or cleaned off. Get my alcohol, just in case. Get my glasses. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Wendy. I have marker all over me from writing in that book. So originally I was going to, she sent me her baby to strip and remake. Instead of stripping it, I'm going to go ahead and fix it up just a tiny bit, reweight it and things like that. And then I'm going to donate the one that she sent to Cherry White and her Dollies for the Hollies, which is an organization that provides dolls for underprivileged children. And then Laura Lee Eagles donated a birdie sculpt, and that sculpt is going to come here, and I'm going to paint that one to complete the donation. So I went ahead and I bought a brand new Scarlet. Well, yeah, I bought a brand new Scarlet kit. So she'll be getting a brand new baby. So if you ever have dolls that you want to get rid of, please consider donating to Dollies for the Hollies. It's a great organization. They do a whole big thing every Christmas. Where's my brush at? Where the kids actually get to go there, and they have all kinds of things going on. It is on Facebook, Dollies for the Hollies, or you can look up Cherry White, CherryWhite, if you wanted to donate clothes, baby items, dolls, and it's any kind of doll. It doesn't have to be a reborn doll. It can be Barbie dolls, manufactured dolls. It not only gives back, it also encourages new collectors to start. You know, little girls, you get them involved with dolls. So, because that's our future collectors there. If you're a sculptor and you only have kits to donate, I will pay the kits for free to donate them. Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Ugh. That was my neck. Gotta crack all my bones first. I'm so mad I had the dryer on. I thought I put it for the 90 minutes, but it was only for 40 minutes. So now my clothes aren't dry. My wash machine's finished. I have to put it back on. All right, so this little boy, skin coloring is going to be a dark Caucasian to a light Spanish in coloring. She wants to be able to see the modeling, the veins, and all of that, all the detail work. It is an awesome idea. Cherry White, she's amazing. She's always giving back. A lot of people don't know she battled ovarian cancer. She won. Unfortunately, of course, it left her infertile. Um, and she goes out of her way, to do things for underprivileged children, to do things for cancer research. Um, she's an amazing best friend. She's very supportive. I just got a card in the mail from her today because it was Girlfriends Week. I mean, that's just the kind of things that she does. She always thinks of everyone before herself. And I truly hope one day God blesses her with a child, because her and Terry would make amazing parents. And I mean, here's the thing with the Dollies for the Holidays, she spends a ton of her own money. She's constantly throughout the year buying stuff for these kids. And she just wants it to keep getting bigger and bigger. But the only way for it to get bigger and bigger is if everybody else steps up and helps donate. And I was just talking, I'm doing the two kids. I just started on them. I'm neutralizing them. And then I was talking about an organization called Dollies for the Hollies, which donates dolls to underprivileged children. So we were talking about that. So as it's storming there, we were supposed to have thunderstorms like all week long. Knock on wood, I'm not complaining. We only had them those first 2 days, and it hasn't rained since. It's beautiful outside right now. My luck, though, it'll pour when Gary gets home, which means we won't be able to cut the grass again, and it's starting to get long. So I need it to dry out just a little bit more so I can get going on that. I want to get this baby finished. Well, hopefully both of these two babies finished. Gary should be home tomorrow sometime. So I'll probably still end up working tomorrow to get them finished up. And hopefully we can cut the grass tomorrow evening. Then he has to do the stands for the Kansas class and get all that stuff together. I have to root hair. Then Monday, he has a doctor's appointment it's his annual physical, so he has to go Monday first to get his blood work done. Then he goes the following Monday for the actual physical. So I'll be rooting hair. Hopefully by the time I finish Adriel, Zasha's hair will be here. That's being shipped today. I have to get with I don't think she wants straight brown. I have to look through my stash and see if I have any for this baby. If not, I'm going to have to get with Sarah Silk to get some hair ordered for this one. But then that's all my August babies, so. What's in all the boxes over here? These? All that? All the way to my ceiling? I need a higher ceiling in here. These are all kits. All kits. 2 deep, 3 high. Those are babies that need to be rooted back there, so that's all body parts. Yeah, I hate losing power. And it never fails. I always lose power when I have everything on. So you can't even like go to bed or anything because everything's on. So when the power comes back on, then everything's just like blasting. I did get my batteries put in I have a bar in the kitchen. So over top, I put in these stick-up lights that run on batteries because Lord knows we're always losing power. And it's like, you don't lose it too often. I'm like, I lose it every freaking week. Just randomly goes out. Here's the funny thing. It usually does not go out while it's storming. It usually goes out after the storm is finished. I don't understand that at all. Okay, so the ones on that last shelf, the short amount of them, those are all for clients. The other ones are just kits that I've purchased that I want the chance to do. So like Gemma is just a kit that I purchased at one time. So I usually do what I call an heir and a spare. I work on a client's baby and then a spare baby to put up for adoption. But here lately, the clients have ordered multiple babies, so I haven't been able to do any spare babies. Or I've been getting ready for the doll show. So all the babies have been going for that. So I'm working on an heir and a spare today. So I just pull a random baby off the shelf. I try to match the vinyl coloring. And then I paint it the same way that I'm painting the client's baby. However, I'm probably going to stop a little lighter on Gemma. I haven't decided yet. I'm hoping to get 1 free week this month after I get all these babies done. Because these are all my August babies. That I can paint up a few kits. I may not be able to get them rooted, but at least, or put on the body, but at least I'll have painted kits to bring to the show as well. I'm realizing I don't have any. I only have like 2 Caucasian babies, I think, that are coming. So it is. It gets stressful though. Like some months I'm like last month it was crazy. I had a lot of babies to do. This month's not so bad because I knew I had the class at the end of the month that I'm doing, and then the doll show at the beginning of September. So, and I'm actually ahead of the game. And we're only on August 3rd. So I was able to start August babies in July, which has enabled me to get them all painted by the 3rd. Well, at least started by the 3rd. This is the last August baby. So I'm going to work late tonight and try to get this one just about finished so I can finish up tomorrow morning. All right, I'm gonna throw this one in the oven. Oh no, the free week. I just mean a free week from clients' babies. I'll still be working. No, I cannot stand just to sit. That's why I hate when the power goes out, because I literally go insane. I cannot stand to. Gary laughs because I mean, when I wake up, that's it. Feet hit the floor, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and as I'm walking out the bedroom, I'm already working. He's like, I don't know how you do that. I can't stand just to sit and be idle. So, there's plenty of time to be idle once you're dead. So, which do I prefer to paint, ethnic or Caucasian? I don't know. I like both of them. I like all skin colorings. I like doing the alternative babies. All of that. So this is Gemma. This baby will be available for adoption. I'm going to go ahead and spray this one. It has a few little marks on her. I like doing all sizes. I get bored really easy, so that's why I don't have a favorite, because I like changing things up. That's why I love, I'm so passionate about this art, because I've done other things. I painted the ceramics. I did flower arrangements, but, that all gets to be the same thing over and over and over again. So with the reborn babies, it keeps my attention. Oh yeah, there's quite a few babies that I made for people that I wish I could have kept. And I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't fall in love with every baby that I do, but some babies I truly fall in love with. Like the one that I just did for Latrice, the Madison 08. Believe it or not, I totally fell in love with that little guy. I did one for Susan McWaters. It was a Laura Lee Eagle baby. Totally fell in love with that one. Anthony by Laura Tuzio Ross. Totally fell in love with that one. I just did, I think it was Pillar that I did. I think that was the name of it. No, not Pillar. What was the name of that baby? Yeah, it was a remake. Totally fell in love with that one. Yes, I have made. Monique will tell you. Yeah, Sharon's little boy, Anthony. And you got the other one. What was the other one's name? I fell in love with that one too. I'm so bad. I don't know kit names. You would think because I'm an artist and I have 15,000 kits in here but I really don't follow kits because I do a lot of custom work. Um, so I never know the kits names. But Sharon's other little baby, I've fallen in love with quite a few of the babies I've done for Sharon. And I'm sure I'm doing, what are it, Milo and I can't remember the other name. Stitch is stuck in my hand. Isn't that a cartoon, Milo and Stitch or whatever? Luca and Milo, isn't it? Yeah, Luca and Milo. I'm doing those for Sharon. I'm gonna fall in love with them too, I'm sure. Vincent. Oh yes, Vincent stole my heart. No. But my Quinlan that I did, a lot of the Laura Lee Eagles babies I've fallen in love with. And the Laura Tuzio Ross and hell, I just like babies. Who are we kidding? But Monique Hicks can tell you she wanted me to do this baby, and let me tell you, it was so it was so bad. I ended up sending it to Shanine Bean. So I painted. The coloring came out awesome. It was just a, I don't know. It didn't look right for that kit. Um, so Shanine ended up turning into an African American clown, which was pretty cool. Have I ever totally messed up on paint jobs? Oh yeah. You can go back and I sell them as Boo Boo babies whenever I do that. So, but yeah, I mess up on babies a lot. I'm nowhere perfect, and this isn't a science. I mean, that's, it's art. It's not a science. So the paint combinations are different every time you paint. The mixtures are different. What may look amazing on one baby may look totally different on another baby. The Azriel and the Zasha kits that I just painted, I literally painted them with the exact same paints. They look totally different, because everybody's vinyl is different. I do not know how to paint hair. I painted hair one time on a bundle baby, and it looked like basically painted hair. It didn't look pretty. I would love to learn how to paint hair if I ever could find the time. So I root them, or I'll be honest about it too. Like I have no problems rooting thicker hair. When clients really want that baby fine hair and style, I usually hire Sharon Gregg to root it, just because she's better at it than me. And my philosophy on that is, my client is paying me for an amazing baby. So if I have to step aside and let somebody else root the hair to make that baby what the client wants, then I'm fine with that. I don't have issues with that as long as the client's happy with the outcome. I mean, don't get me wrong, I always speak to my clients about it first. I'm totally honest with them. But most of my babies, though, the clients want thicker hair. So I end up rooting them. I'll grab this baby so it can start to cool. And the funny thing is when I first started, all I did was baby fine hair. I couldn't get thick hair to save my life. Now that I just mostly do thick hair, I can't get baby fine hair to save my life. And it basically comes down to patience. Well, so the bundle babies, it's not new. I mean, when I first started, we didn't have the full arms. We had quarter arms, which stopped about right there on the hands and about right there on the ankles. So now, Audrey Stoetti, she's coming back out with the quarter limbs to make the bundle baby. So you would still have the hands and the feet, but the arms and the legs would be cloth. So you'd have the vinyl hands, feet, and head. And then the bundle part would be the arms, leg, and body, which makes them amazing. So I'm going to actually, when I get back from the show, I'm going to order one so I can do it and show everybody. But with that scenario, with the quarter arms and legs and the bundle body, it just makes the baby so incredibly cuddly. Granted, they always have to wear long sleeve shirts and pants, but they have amazing little cute sleepers and stuff. So, and you could still put them in dresses with bloomers, just putting little tights on. So, but yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. Sylvia posted a picture. She had one all curled up on her chest. And I mean, they truly curl up like a real baby. No, because that's the thing with the vinyl doesn't bend. So you can't really like bend the legs like a real baby bends or the arms. But with the quarter limbs, you can. So I'll be offering those two as customs. No, you don't have to even have, because they will actually have vinyl arms and legs. Well, vinyl wrists and hands and ankles and feet. So you could show that, they would just have to have pants down to their ankles and pants down to their, or shirts down to their wrists. I just have to see. I don't know if they're going to be selling the limbs separate or if it's just going to be in her mix and match series. Usually Audrey Stoetti babies start around 800-900, 1,000. It just depends on the kit. But if they offer them separate, then I'll be able, to price differently. Then we could just buy a head here, the arms and legs here. Which should probably offer them separate because I've done her limbs with other heads. Her limbs make amazing limbs for the Cheyenne kit. Or I should say for the Cheyenne head. So her series is just called Mix and Match. So usually when it's Mix and Match, you can buy the limbs separate as well. But yep, it's a Mix and Match baby. That's exactly what it is. But that's what she offers, that on a lot of her sculpts. Whereas different limbs you can switch out, and different heads that go, which is fun because then you really get to, you may like the arms of this one and the head of this one and the legs of that one. It's a little more complicated when you don't use all of her pieces because the vinyl's never the same color, but usually you can make it work. But these, I mean, this would just be for like newborn size babies, not for, I would say, only 18 to maybe 20 inches. Probably more like 18, 19 inches, because that's, you know, the baby needs to be tiny. It needs to be like a newborn, all jello-y. I usually make more girl babies, even though when I'm left to my own devices, they always turn out boys. For clients, I usually make more girls, though. I favor boys, though, for some reason. My biggest personal achievement. I'm going to say being able to retire from my real job and taking this job full time. That was in 2014. So 7 years after I started, you know, I set out with a goal, and when I first started back in 2007, and the goal was always to be able to make enough money to come out of the truck to, you know, take this business full time. Because for those that don't know, I was a truck driver for 18, 19, 20 years, God only knows, forever and a day. And so that was always my goal from the get-go, that I wanted to, I mean, that's why I started Reborning. I saw it. Again, I'm not going to lie about it. I saw it, Googled it, went on eBay. The baby was going for $10,000. I'm like, oh, if I can do this, I can come out of the truck. That was my first thought, and that's why I jumped into Reborning. When I first started, everything was about making the money, and I wasn't making anything. Things were done so much differently back in 2007. But and I tried everything. I was like a dealer for Sechrist, which was one of our kit suppliers back in the day. I was a dealer for Behringer. I was a dealer for Lee Middleton. So I was just wheeling and dealing, and nothing was happening. And then we didn't have a lot of kits back then. So then they came out with the Paisley kit, and I finally broke down and I purchased it. And something just happened when I was painting it, and then it went from being about making money to, oh my God, I'm in love with this art. And that's when things started to turn around for me. I closed all my dealerships up and everything, and I just concentrated on the art. Always still with the goal that one day, though, I would like to retire. Finally, in 2014, I took a leave of absence. Luckily, I worked for an amazing trucking company, East West Express, in Villa Rica, Georgia. shout out to them. My hubby still works for them. They're amazing to me and him still. So they gave me a leave of absence, and it was only supposed to last from like April to July or August. July, August rolls around, and I didn't go back, and they never said anything. They were okay with it. Probably about 6-7 months rolled around, and I hadn't officially retired or quit. I had that as my backup. Like, God forbid this doesn't work, I can climb back into the truck. And they were totally fine with it. Everything was good. Probably, and then so the 6 month point rolls around, and then another 6 months, and I find, they're like, well, are you going to come back? And I said, no, it's been a year now, and it seems to be working. So I guess I will officially hang up my truck driving hat, and I retired, and Gary still works for them. So that is like my biggest accomplishment, that I was actually able to see this business go full time. Don't get me wrong, I had amazing experiences. Marita Winters blessed me with the opportunity to do 2 prototypes. I was co-owner of the Rose Show and the Down East Doll Show. I had a baby in the movie H. Shortland Street, which is an international soap opera, asked me to make the main character's baby for them. So I've had a baby in the soap opera, or maybe still be in the soap opera. I don't know, because I've never seen the soap opera. I think it's an Australian soap opera. I've done photo shoots with a photographer where the photos of my babies have been put in museums. I started to teach classes, which has been amazing. I've done prototypes for Paradise Galleries. I just did Toby Morgan's prototype. So, I mean, huge accomplishments, huge honors in this industry. I've been really, really blessed. One of my biggest blessings, but of course, are my clients. I mean, without them, I couldn't do what I love doing. So I'm so thankful every single day for all you guys that come on and watch, and hang out with me, and the ones that come to take classes with me, the ones that purchase babies from me. You guys are just amazing. And it's because of all of you that I get to do what I love to do. I'm going to have to download this video and put it up on YouTube. This is a good one. What is this on this paper? Ew. Misty is in the house. It has been an amazing journey. And I only hope that this industry continues to grow and new people come into it. And, we think we're very insulated in this community. So we think that it's this huge community worldwide, when in reality, a lot of people still don't know the term reborn dolls, or what we do, or what goes into it. So I only hope it continues to grow and actually starts to get the recognition that it deserves. In the art world itself. I do have articles. I don't even know what doll magazine. There used to be, thank you so much, Christine. Reborn World magazine. But I don't think it's around anymore. Let's see. So there used to be this magazine here. Reborn World magazine and Lasting Memories Reborn Nursery. Let's see. I'm in here somewhere. I don't have my glasses at. Let's see if they have a. So, and this is back from 2014. So here's a whole big article on me in there. So. Yep, where we did a whole question and answer, tons of pictures. Man, I gained some weight since that picture there. Just saying. I don't like my fingernails in that picture either. Just saying. Hi, Ariella. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I used to do some writing for them as well. I also used to write for an online paper called The Inquirer. No, The Examiner. Something like that. They're no longer in business. But I used to actually write articles on other artists for them. The baby and the pink Winnie the Pooh outfit, that was Laura Tuzio Ross's Kylan kit. And see, that's the thing. I mean, if you go out on any given day in any town in the United States or internationally as well, and you speak to 100 different people and you have a reborn baby with you, maybe out of that 100 people, maybe 10 will actually know what you're talking about. And that's a lot. I'm being generous on that number of 10. Usually people have not heard about them. I'm in a very, very small town. I don't often take the babies out, but believe it or not, there are quite a few reborn artists within a 100-mile radius of me, and reborn collectors for that matter. And even still, on any given day, most people don't, know what it is. I did. It's beautiful. I can't order anything right now, though. I have too many layaways going. And a car payment that's due. We're going to start building up the skin coloring. There's a whole bunch of, I've been getting a bunch of emails on different kits that became available today or yesterday. A bunch of new ones came out. It used to be maybe one kit a month, and that was pushing it. You know, new kits coming out. But now it's like every day a new kit comes up, and there's just no way to stay on top of them all. And real, you know, in reality, it's not like the sculptors are all sculpting at the same time, but there's so many that are sculpting. By the time it gets to the factory is backed up, so it just seems like everything's being released at the same time. Which has to be hard on sculptors. I mean, the sculptors definitely have it a lot harder than the reborn artists, and we get to paint beautiful kits. The sculptors have to create them. You know, where I only have to please one person, the sculptor has to please masses so that the kit is a popular kit and sells out. So there has to be a lot of competition. And then they have to worry about people stealing their sculpts and everything else. Is it going to be a limited edition kit, Zoe? Oh. All right, so I may have to go put it on. I'll have to go really look at it. But I have like 150 kits sitting on this shelf. Literally, like 150 kits sitting on this shelf. In reality, do I really, really, really need another one? Want is something different. I have to see what the feedback is on it. If people are crazy about it. If it can translate into a custom order later down the line. Is this the Abigail one? Oh, Abigail don't have a smile. Maybe I haven't seen this one. Hold on. Let me finish pouncing and I'll pull it up. Oh, no, I probably won't get it. My top shelf is full. I can't fit any more big babies. All right, let's see. Featured products. Oh. Oh, that is a cutie. Oh, damn it. It makes a cute African American baby. Don't like it as a Caucasian. I do like it as a shit. Oh, excuse my language. Darn you, Zoe. Hold on. Thank God for McPherson and layaway. So this is all your fault. My husband gets mad at me. I'm blaming it on you. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess I'm getting the new Laura 20 Ross buggy kit. If anybody wants it as a custom order, I just placed it on order. All because of Zoe. She does make a cute African. I did not like the Caucasian version. I do like the African American version of it though. I want to start finding the time. I have a ton of toddlers to do. I really want to start finding the time to get them done. I want to do the sibling set. What is it? Emmy and Joseph. I want to do them together. So maybe in this free week that I have, maybe I'll work on those two. Then I have the prince and the princess. I want to do those two together. I have so many toddlers. It's unreal. I still have Vicki Ebling's toddler back from 2006-07. I gotta pay my other McPherson's layaway now too. So I've only painted this baby as an African American baby. Client was very happy with it. So happy she's actually waiting on another baby from me. But I just wasn't crazy about, well, first it was a girl. I did it as a girl African American baby. So I'm kind of excited to be doing this one as a boy, more with a Spanish complexion. See how it turns out. See if it doesn't change my mind on this kid. With the lighter skin coloring. Like I said, some kids just don't translate well into, some are strictly ethnic babies, some are strictly Caucasian babies, and some can go either way. I do like the prototype pictures of this baby. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to bake this baby. I'm going to get off of here. Everybody have a great day. And I will see you guys later. I'll be back on later on. All right, bye.